Good morning, and thanks for checking in again this morning. For those of you that are checking in for the very first time here on my channel, my name is Shannon. I'm an intuitive card reader, and by that, I just want to explain a little bit. I don't do tarot card readings, but I use the tarot because they're so beautiful and they're so easy to do a reading from. But what I'm doing here with you this morning is sharing a type of a way that I actually ground myself during the day, especially in the morning. So I'm going to be doing a reading from the Fairy Tarot cards today, and that's what I've done the last couple of days since I started this channel. I want you to know that we're not only going to be talking about fairies, even though my channel's name is Fairy Wisdom. That just simply has to do with what I have a passion for. I love fairies and birds and dragonflies and all things with wings. So we're just going to do this for a little while because I think that you'll enjoy these cards, and there's a lot we can get out of the messages from the Fairy Tarot cards. I'm also going to pull a card from an oracle deck. Is magical messages from the fairies. So let's just get right into what the energies are for today. And I just want you to keep in mind that these energies are very fluid. We're getting messages here that we want for ourselves. So if you're checking in today and it's not on the day that I posted this video, it doesn't matter. It means that this is the message that will help you today if you resonate with these energies that are coming through this morning. And it's funny, this morning I woke up and I kept hearing this crazy song going through my mind. Normally I love songs that are more melodies and I love female vocalists, their voices. I love Adele, and I've been listening to Barbra Streisand lately. I don't know why. I pulled up the soundtrack from some of her movies, but there's this song that says, I get knocked down, but I get up again. They're never going to keep me down. And I don't even know who the group is. I'm going to look it up later. So if some of you know it and you want to put it in the comments, I'll check it later, but I'll bring it up for you tomorrow. A lot of us, I think what's going on, a lot of us are in places in our lives where we are getting pushed down a lot. I don't know why. There just seems to be a lot of bullying going on in the universe. And I just want to say to people that maybe resonate with that idea of I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, they're never going to keep me down. They're not, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience here on this earth. So if we get in touch with our spirit, if we are guided by our spirit, nothing that happens to us wasn't supposed to happen in that exact divine order. I'm not going to go on a lot about that because then we're getting into deeper subjects. But let's just go ahead and see what the fairies have to say today. All right. Oh my goodness, this is a great card. Actually, I want you to look at this. What came up first is the Sun. Card number 19. The Sun. I think this is, oh, wow, look at this fairy. This almost looks like Archangel Michael on a unicorn. Today is an amazing day for us. So I'm gonna sit this right here in the middle while we'll go back to that. Not a beautiful card? The Sun. When we think of the Sun, I just think of it's a source of life for us. If we didn't have our beautiful Sun, we wouldn't have life, would we? So here are the other two cards. The 10 of Autumn. I think this came out a couple of days ago. And I just want you to know that these cards, if you do follow tarot and you know tarot, you'll recognize some of the how these resonate a little bit with the traditional tarot. But I'm not going to go into that real deeply. We're just going to enjoy these fairy cards right now. And then we have for today, the 10 of Winter. Oh, I just want you to look at how perfectly ordered this came up this morning for us. The Sun card, number 19, a 1 and a 9 is a 10. And then we have a 10 of autumn and a 10 of winter next to it. We have 3 10s. Wow, this is beautiful. And when we're looking at 3s in anything, it means that the ascended masters are with us, and that all of the collective people that are spirit guides, our collective spirit guides, are fairies, they're with us today. That's what this number order comes out to me. When you're looking in 3s, it's like the Holy Trinity. And yesterday a 3 came out in our reading. So you're going to find that I do talk about numbers, numerology, sacred geometry, because these are all part of my intuitive giftings. So, wow. All right. Let's just take a minute and let this message soak in. I feel like the cards could almost just tell the whole message without me talking, but I am going to talk about it because I think this is a very exciting day for us. When the sun comes out, there is nothing better. The amazing things that are going on. This is an opportunity today for you to just be grateful for life. Because when you walk out your door, and no matter what's been going on inside, no matter what's been going on inside of you, no matter what's been going on inside of your home, walk outside into nature. And even on the cloudiest, stormiest day, we know that the sun is shining somewhere in this world, and it will soon show up for you. That's a promise of the universe. I got up this morning. The sun's not quite up yet where I am. I wake up pretty early. And of course, I just want to take a minute and show you that I got my coffee this morning. And look at that skull cup. The other day I was using the striped one that matches this. So, don't know why I showed you that, but it's another thing I love when I get up in the morning. And when the sun comes up, this is like little Annie, or little orphan Annie. The sun will come up tomorrow, and bet your bottom dollar it'll come up tomorrow, and I'll make myself a cup of coffee. And I don't even have to think about it, and I sort of know it's going to happen. And sure enough, doggone it, it happened. The sun came up. The sun came up in my universe, and in my heart, and it came out. And I know that the plans I have today are going to work out perfectly because the sun is up. There's not going to be any storms to stop it today. And how do I know that for sure? Well, because I have gone through everything. Let's look at these other cards that came out. And I'm going to use my wand so my hand doesn't get in the way. But we're looking here at the 10 of autumn. And we have a little fairy. We have little young fairies here that are working all around. And it looks like there's 2 parents here. And see these 2 grown-up parents. And then they got these 2 little kids, 2 little fairy kids. And they're living look at this forest that they're living in, how beautiful it is. Like there's pear trees above them. And oh my goodness, pears are a symbol of abundance. And we're coming into the fall, and a friend of mine just sent me pictures of some cute little pumpkins she had made out of sweaters. And so we're getting ready to harvest. And this harvest coming in is not just food. It's going to be creativity and activity and the results of what we've already planted. What we planted, wow, in the summer, in the spring. And they look like they're just enjoying this time. This sort of a harvest time. Even the colors are harvest in here. I just love those pears. Well, and here we are. The sun is out today. We already did the hard work that came in the spring of planting seeds. This is kind of about work when we look at autumn. It is work when you go out and you look at the fields and they're ripe for harvest. You got to work right then. You got to get up and do the job, or all of that stuff will rot. So those of you that are putting off sowing into what really matters, investing in what matters. This could be money, time, energy. Your investment is ready to be harvested because this is the perfect timing. This is what the universe is telling us. And there's the sun. It comes out. Wow, I like how this is coming together. The challenge that lies ahead is to realize that this harvest that has come in, the sun we're enjoying, there will be times where the winter comes in and the harvest can't even be seen. It's covered in white snow. And look at this fairy. She's got a beam of light. I don't know where that beam of light is like shining out from. Look at this beam of light. Oh, she's got her hand down, and this is like her wand, like her sword, shooting out light into this wintry forest. It's cold, it's desolate. There's nobody there. It just comes right after the autumn. Look at all this stuff going on. They're outdoors. They don't have to even like have a coat on. It's just a light wrap. They're just lightly dressed. And that little fairy's doing his wand. I don't know what he's working on. Little guy. His parents are looking up like, yeah, good job. Good job. Keep coloring. Keep making all that cool stuff you make. Bring it over here. Let us see it. What are you bringing in? What is he working on there? Anyway, the work was done. The sun comes out. This is all today's energy, okay? And ahead for you is that your mind is going to be ready because you know the harvest comes. You know that. So there's a resolution here that's coming in with the sun. You're going to resolve difficulties. Oh, and the weight will be lifted off your shoulders. And this is the end to any kind of codependency. You see, the universe wants us to get our source of life from the sun. And we're talking here about a Holy Trinity today. Don't know, not going to get into religion, but yeah, the sun. Whatever you believe about God, this is the time to focus in on the source of all light. And here on earth, the source of all light and all enlightenment is the sun. Keep that in mind today, because the sun will help you. Focusing on the sun, there will be resolutions to any kind of mind games, difficulties that you're having. And this, there'd be no weight on your shoulders here with this card. This 10 of Winter. I don't know where that glare is coming from, so I'm going to pull it there. I'm going to turn it just... Oh, where is that glare coming from? All right. The 10 of Winter. Isn't she beautiful? I mean, this is just a beautiful scene. There's sort of a stillness. But this little fairy has her wand. And I almost think that, like, with that wand, she could melt anything. And maybe she's melting some of the snow on those trees. How many thoughts are frozen in your mind? You don't even realize that they were put there during a time where it was cold and the sun wasn't warming up the earth and nothing seemed to be growing under there. But even under that snow, I want you to know that those trees have dropped seeds that all across the landscape of your heart, things have been planted, and we kind of lose sight of them when it's cold, when we're not feeling all that warmth and love and beauty around us. And these tens are what's called minor arcana. These are things that they're fluid all the time in our lives. But the sun, if you look, there's a 10 up here, but on all of the major arcana in the tarot, they're numbered. And this is a major event in your life, that the sun comes out, that the sun, you're awakened to the fact that your source, oh boy, is the sun. I really like these cards today. All right, I'm going to pull one more card from the oracles, because I promised I would keep this a little bit, try to keep it under 20 minutes for you, because they say that you can only endure so much at one time. So I hope you're still with me, because this is a good, fun reading. Let's just see what little messages, what magic is in the air today for us. All right. Oh, I love this beautiful card. You're going to like it. All right. Everything's okay. Look at this sweet angel. I believe her. Look at those eyes and her hands. Look at the light and the warmth coming. And look at from her heart. This is like Mother Mary coming to you today and saying, everything is gonna be okay. I gotta learn how to put music on these. Oh, thank you. Everything is gonna be okay. Look at the butterflies in her hair. You got butterflies all around you, landing on your hair. So it reminds me of a long time ago. I was in Aruba with my daughter. We went to a butterfly farm and washed my hair in apricot shampoo, and the butterflies went crazy. They were like, I had a butterfly wig on. And this is what that feels like in this card. Look at this. Everything is going to be okay. Peace. Everything is going to be okay. The beautiful message. I'm going to pull these away, put them there, and we're going to end it right here for your daily for today. And thank you for staying here with me and going through this morning meditation with me. This really is my morning meditation time. And what a pleasure to share it with you. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day, and that everything is okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. I'll see you back tomorrow.